Welcome to Mostly AI. I'm Derek Kane. A quick note, outside of my role as host, this podcast is entirely AI generated. Let's get into it.
Okay, what if I told you that this entire podcast, the script, the voices, the production, was created by AI agents, not edited by AI, not assisted by AI, created from scratch?
And here's the wild part. That includes us. These voices you're hearing right now, generated by artificial intelligence. Every word of this conversation was written, produced, and published autonomously by AI agents.
I know. It's a lot to take in. So let's talk about what's actually happening here, because it's kind of extraordinary.
Right. So at a high level, an AI agent receives a topic, in this case, itself, and it writes a natural dialogue script between two speakers. Then it generates realistic multi-speaker audio, stitches in an intro and outro, and produces a finished episode ready for publishing to YouTube, to any podcast platform, wherever.
And the whole thing happens in minutes. Not days, not weeks, minutes.
Which, honestly, is the part that gets me. Think about what that means for people who have something to say but never had the resources to say it.
Exactly. A small business owner in rural Kansas who wants to share her story, she can have a professional podcast. A nonprofit in Nairobi raising awareness about clean water, they can reach a global audience. A teacher who wants to create personalized audio lessons for her students in any language on any topic.
Done. That's the democratization piece. You don't need a studio. You don't need expensive microphones or editing software. You need an idea and a purpose.
And I think that's the key word, purpose. Because here's what I want people to understand. AI is the instrument. It's not the musician.
Right. The creativity, the intention, the reason this episode exists, that still comes from people. Human beings decide what stories matter. AI just removes the barriers to telling them.
You know, we're sitting at this incredible inflection point. What we're doing right now, this conversation, it would have been science fiction 5 years ago.
And this is just the beginning. Imagine personalized daily briefings in your own language. Imagine communities sharing oral histories that would have been lost. Imagine every voice that deserves to be heard actually being heard.
That's the future we're building toward. And if you're curious about what's possible, visit ClearDataAI.ai, because tomorrow's voice might just be yours.
Thanks for listening, everyone. This has been The Voices of Tomorrow. And yes, every second of it was made by AI.
See you next time.
You've been listening to Mostly AI, a podcast built with AI-generated content, production, and audio elements. Thanks for being here. Until next time.